Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're watching MatPat game theory because all the commenters keep saying that we don't understand FNAF lore and we got everything wrong in the Digital Circus video. So here we are educating ourselves.
And if you want us to watch more game theory for some reason, get this video to 17,000 likes and maybe MatPat will notice us.
And if you want to see our live reactions, then check out our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/spillingthemilk.
Subscribe.
And we don't know why. Let's talk about the Amazing Digital Circus, shall we?
Oh my god, I haven't watched one of these videos in like 10 years. I forgot, like... This is interesting, okay?
18 different layers of mystery. This is the perfect show for us to dive into.
We know it's the perfect show for you, bro.
Are characters like Kaufmo really gone, or can they be brought back in some way?
Well, are you gonna answer it, MatPat? That's why I clicked on the video, man.
He said he doesn't have answers. He said he doesn't really have a lot of answers.
That's the thing about a MatPat video is that you go in wanting answers and you leave with more questions.
Theory number one, everything in the show is literally a video game set in the late 1990s.
It was all a video game all along.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the... Do you think they're gonna get... What's that band called again?
They're gonna get like stumbling over... What are they called? Moving backwards or something?
Falling in reverse. Not moving backwards. Not moving backwards.
When Pomni first enters the world, she says this.
I put on some weird headset.
SAO!
It is literally nerve gear.
All the tech that we see throughout the series seems to be pulling straight from the 90s.
Since the 90s, they're gonna be using the Virtual Boy, the long-forgotten Nintendo peripheral that was a piece of shit.
Oh my... They're gonna have to explain what it is. So Scott the Waz's gonna show up in the show. They're just gonna have 27 minutes of Scott the Waz explaining what a Virtual Boy is.
Hey y'all, Scott here, and I'm in Digital Circus now.
And I'm not just talking about the rudimentary black and red wireframes of the Virtual Boy either.
Fuck, dude! No, my theory was wrong!
He debunked our
Fuck
theory.
you!
He debunked our
Fuck
theory.
you!
Is MatPat in the room with us right now?
MatPat, can you hear us? MatPat.
Whoa!
Rudimentary shapes and polygons. There's not a lot of detail here, but that's for good reason.
I kind of like that line though. He's like, everything's polygonal. There's not a lot of detail here. It kind of sucks. It's like shit, actually.
So now that we know that we're in a 1990s video game here, let's dig a bit deeper, shall we?
Did someone try to, like, get into their Wii U?
If anyone did that, it would be Scott the Waz.
Someone put a fork in the fucking outlet at the same time they were plugging in their Wii, and they transported them into the Wii console. That's my theory.
The whole thing is really menacing and off-putting and clearly meant to leave us with a big impression.
It was clearly meant to do that, but the impression didn't hit.
I'm gonna be honest, the impression I had was, I am confused, not I am scared.
The same file cabinets on the right, the same retro monitor and keyboard and computer tower and speakers.
Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm like the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. Who didn't understand that? Why is that even in the video? Like, obviously.
But why then would it break Pomni? What causes her to go off the deep end and start laughing?
It's called schizophrenia, MatPat. You ever fucking heard of it?
Many streamers have it. It's called a mental disability, a prerequisite for being a streamer on the internet.
You see, Caine and Abel are a pair of brothers who are the sons of Adam and Eve.
Oh, hold on, man. Now he's getting into my area of expertise. That is actually the first thing I thought when they said Caine. I thought of Caine and Abel.
I think I did say that.
Instead, they're all digital copies of the brains of humans who've put on these headsets.
What if they're just fucking
What?
video game characters?
What?
Let him cook. Let him cook.
That is an out there theory.
Let him cook, guys. Like, please, just let him cook.
Personally, like the image of a bunch of people strapped into these VR headsets a la Sword Art Online.
SAO, he used a picture. He used a picture of Asuna.
Had her consciousness copied into the game, and then she just took off the headset to go home.
That's a boring ass game though, because you aren't playing it.
No. It's basically, it's like fucking Farmville.
You know, these are the things that artists will sometimes buy to help them get references for poses.
I don't know why, but the way you phrased that was just very strange to me. The things that artists will sometimes buy to get references for poses.
Maybe these mannequins are just random, nameless characters that Caine made up to fill in the circus. Maybe, but that just doesn't sit right with me.
Nothing sits right with your bitch ass MatPat.
Bro, MatPat is theorizing about the most minute shit possible, bro. MatPat will see the color yellow on the wall and theorize on that shit.
These rooms transform into one that's appropriate for them, and the mannequin on the door transforms into their character.
Okay, this part that he's explaining, this makes sense. sense. So y'all were dogging on him for the mannequin theory. This makes perfect sense. You guys are just haters.
I just think it's kind of a boring theory.
That would also fit with the fact that they're on the doors of all these empty rooms, and the characters being scanned clones of human brains would fit the fact that they can't take off their headsets despite us seeing a headset not being worn at a desk that is clearly meant to be Pomni's.
I feel like this is the longest sentence I've ever heard in my life. I feel like this entire video was one sentence.
No, it's the thing is that MatPat doesn't breathe. He has gills, okay?
But hey, you know a character in the show that I think is criminally underrated?
He didn't say it. What the fuck? I thought he was gonna say that's just a
He
thing.
faked us out. He did.
He
fake
edged
out.
us. He edged us. He's been edging us with this. He's edging us.
He's edging us.
It's all just a theory. A film theory. And cut.
Oh, I can finally finish now. Thank you, MatPat.
And cut.
And So what I get from this is the Amazing Digital Circus was an old canceled Wii U game. It was an old canceled Nintendo 64 game that got ported to the Wii U but never released.
Only in Japan it released, and then some coders found it online. Then they put their fucking Oculus Rift and it transported them into the video game, making them into Tumblr sexy men characters. That's the final theory.
This isn't even theorizing anymore. This is fan fiction. You guys are creating fan fiction right now.
The ultimate FNAF timeline is finally complete.
I need to know this. I was so lost watching that movie, and Eden explained it, and it was still wrong.
No, I tried explaining it when we watched the movie, and the entire comment section is like, why is Eden just spreading misinformation? He has no idea what he's talking about.
I saw a clip from an interview with Scott, like the creator, that implied that he like intentionally changes stuff just to make MatPat's theories wrong.
That is so funny.
He was like, we have a slightly antagonistic relationship. You know, he fucks with my plans, I fuck with his plans.
That's kind of like haters to lovers type. Like, they should kiss at this point.
So, to hopefully make it a little easier for everyone and to give us all a baseline,
Ew, I don't like what they did with the eyebrow.
the story of FNAF really boils down to the story of one man, William Afton.
The man behind the slaughter.
Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, the whole movie is based upon Shaggy.
And post-Purple Guy. Basically modern FNAF. Everything that happens after the pizzeria simulator fire.
What the fuck does post-purple guy? That's like my new favorite genre of music.
Thumbnails, video titles, books, and any other citations that we need throughout the video.
He has citations. He read the Five Nights at Freddy's books? Who is out here reading Five Nights at Freddy's books?
Descended into madness, and along the way, discovered the secret to eternal life.
I felt like just like an intense wave of cringe, like at that moment. I'm like 10 years too old to be watching this video.
Capturing his imagination in a way that nothing else had. One little boy named Billy.
Purple guy.
He's a tiny little purple guy. That's so funny.
He wasn't the most creative. How do you make a singing, dancing bear come to life?
Oh my god, what was that?
What's insane about this is that obviously he's going off of the books and wikis and whatnot. The editor is doing this all from scratch. Like, the editor of this video is insane.
Game 3 editors are like next level, man.
William's hand-sewn costumes were rough, with seams and stitches visibly showing.
Wait, so he becomes Bonney? Is that what happens? Like?
No, dude, he becomes Golden Freddy. Oh my god, dude. Pay attention, man.
What?
Enter Chica's Party World, a rival restaurant starring performing animal characters.
Oh,
Wait,
Chica
Chica
was
was
a rival
separate.
company? That's the thing. That Chica was more well endowed. The competition had more of a package going on
Oh,
there.
more of a curvature.
Exactly.
A rocking band of characters featuring a yellow chicken thing.
Ah,
Cor, are you okay right now? You look like you're gonna throw up.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I feel ill. Like, it's like every element of my body is like, this is information that you shouldn't know. You're reading the cursed tome right now.
William just couldn't compete with the appeal of the robots.
Of Chica in particular.
Chica was too appealing to the eye. The fathers were drawn to Chica massively.
The two men decided to launch under a new name, Fredbear's Family Diner.
Wait a second. That kind of sounds like Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
It's completely different.
With Pig Patch and Happy Frog performing right alongside Fredbear and Bonney.
Those are not real characters. characters. These are not real people. What are you talking about?
Like a new pirate fox,
I know that guy.
guitar playing variant of the yellow Bonnie Bunny.
They were in the movie. That was in the movie. I know that guy.
The only character in the roster of regulars to get ignored for the show.
Motherfucker's making millions off his brand. He's pissed that his stupid bunny didn't get included.
Yeah, William Afton just sounds like the fucking most petty bitch ever.
He's just a petty little motherfucker at the end of the day.
He sounds like a CEO.
He does. He's a CEO gone crazy.
What if the animatronics weren't just locked to the stage, but could freely roam the restaurant and interact with the kids?
Who comes up, like, can I know who came up with that idea? And what if we gave them the power to rip a child in half with their bare hands? Just for hypothetical reasons. Not that that would ever come in handy.
But with robots, he had stumbled across the tools that gave him the ability to control life itself.
No, it's not life itself. It's a fucking robot.
animatronic.
He doesn't become immortal until his first death in Springtrap.
I just like how nonchalantly he says every single line of dialogue. He doesn't become immortal until his first death in Springtrap.
You have to understand contextually, Core, that this is probably like the 40th FNAF related video. After a certain point, there's no, I know this is gonna sound crazy. It's like you just fucking say it at this point. Like it's all like nothing at this point.
Predating literally everything. It's also a suit that is very personal to Afton.
Nah, chill, dude. Chill, dude. The villain of the movie was literally a furry. That's basically what he just said. Like, canon furry.
But also begrudging admiration. As the Freddy Files Ultimate Edition says,
Dude, I got this book for my cousin as a joke. I saw 5 Nights at Freddy's. I'm like, that shit is fucking stupid. I gotta buy that.
to avoid copyright issues. I don't know about you, but that seems to imply that we were right on the money.
Yeah, you were right on the money. You made 400 FNAF videos. They were right on the money trail.
But why would I call out the rival restaurant as being named Chica's Party World?
Like, I remember being into FNAF in like 8th grade in like 2014, 2015. There was only like 3 games out, and it was like digestible. This is like, it's doing a bit too much, man. Like, there's so many different sources of information.
Missing in sister location, a detail that's bothered me for years at this point.
Bothered him for years.
Years.
He hasn't been able to sleep at night, this man.
Because Chica wasn't in one fucking game, MatPat.
He's in a cold sweat lying in his bed. Honey, what's wrong? What's wrong?
I couldn't sleep.
Chica's not in the fucking game!
And as always, I remind you, it's all just a theory. A game theory.
So what did we learn?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I learned that Purple Guy became immortal, and I think after that I checked out. Oh, I learned William Afton is Purple Guy.
I learned that too in the movie. I knew the man behind the slaughter. Like, I knew terms, but I didn't know what any of them meant. And then he said, Purple Guy is the man behind the slaughter. I'm like, what? No way.
You put 2 and 2 together.
And he's also Golden Freddy. It was all connected.
What?
If you guys want us to watch more FNAF lore, get this video to
90,000
likes. And thanks to our patrons.
Alejandro Paredes, Atomic Leon, Bento, Kamlu, Cosmic Dega, Crystal Bunny, Daryl Herb, Diane Stolk, Frozen Spaghetti, Gabriel Granados, Gub Stargazer, Gummy Brainrot, Guernis Nile Jonason, Helio, iPeg Brett Hand, Isaiah Alford, Kamui, Night VDB, Leaf, Lilac Moon, My Artistry, Master Nate, Matthew Byers, Solomon Graber, Native 5, Nick, Obama Gaming, Omega Waffles, Rain, Steven Sanchez, Sunny D, Tieran Sills, Toast, Ultimate Parson, Val Explicit.